these are some of the numbers for the past 5 or 6 years. You can see the number of percentage of employment that was generated between 2 and 2.5 billion in 1 year, even more. Roughly 50 to 55 million households employed every year. Around 48% female participation, and the expenditure seems to have stabilized at around 9.5 to 10 billion dollars. This is just at an exchange rate of 2006-7, but since the dollar rupee rate is very fluctuating in recent times, I have not changed it for every year, just to make it comparable. So I mentioned it's a self-targeting program, and the reason for that is that you don't have to belong to any particular category. You don't have to necessarily be poor. You don't have to prove that you're poor to benefit from this program. Even the richest person in the village, if he's willing to work at minimum wages, he's welcome to come and work. The assumption is that obviously they would not want to work at minimum wages. And therefore, the program self-targets. It reaches the people who really need work and who are therefore willing to work at the minimum wages. It therefore eradicates the need to identify beneficiaries, which has been a big challenge in all the other government programs. You want to create a list of who are the people living below poverty line in a village, and that itself is a political process. A lot of people who are not so poor want to get included, somehow manage to get included, and therefore corner a large share of the benefits that were not intended for them. However, when you are asking people to work at minimum wages, then that problem is likely to be much less. But there are more than just the wage benefits of employment that NREGA offers. NREGA also offers non-wage benefits in the terms of the assets that are created under NREGA, and the benefits from those are more evenly spread for the entire community. Even if you don't work yourself under NREGA, the assets are either works on public lands or private lands, and the public land works benefit everyone. There are also a lot of NREGA impacts in terms of the way it has changed the labor market in rural India. I will not go into a lot of detail on that, but we will discuss some of the impacts briefly. So, in the next 3 slides, I have basically listed how anyone can approach the NREGA administration and get work, just as a reference. The first step that is required is that you have to apply for a job card. And job card is basically a record of all the works that you will undertake under the program. Once you have received a job card, and there is no cost except an application that you have to submit, then you are entitled to getting work within 15 days of your demand. And if you don't get that work within 15 days, then you are entitled to an unemployment allowance. So that is the promise that the government is making. Although in our research we found that in several cases it took more than 15 days for the government machinery to respond to give them or give people work, and in very few cases the unemployment allowance was actually paid, but at least on paper there is a provision for linking or creating incentives for the government to respond quickly. Like I said, at least 1/3 of the women of the workers must be women. Wages must be paid within 15 days of completion of work. Again, we found in a lot of cases there have been delays, and that's a recurrent complaint from the people. But overall, because of this provision and because of it being a law, not just a suggestion in the government implemented development scheme, there is pressure on the machinery to perform on these parameters. Besides providing them minimum wages, certain facilities must be provided to NREGA workers, things like provision of drinking water, shade. In the case of women who are working, who have young children, some sort of creche facility must be provided. So there is already an improvement in the working conditions of women, of all workers, compared to what they were getting in the open market before this program. The Gram Sabha, which is the village general body, prepares a list of possible works that can be undertaken. That list of works is sent to the next level of administration, which is the block level, where each of the proposed works is basically tested for technical feasibility. And when we say technical feasibility, we basically look at whether the location of the particular work is right, whether it can be done within a ratio of 60% labor cost and 40% material cost, and things like that. Once that is done, I'll come back to the diagram. These demands or proposals are aggregated at the block and then at the district level. And each district administration prepares an inventory of works that can be undertaken from among a list of permissible works. These are fairly wide kinds of works that can be undertaken. A lot of them have to do with land and water development, drought proofing, cleaning of irrigation canals, provision of irrigation facilities on private lands of small and marginal farmers, flood control, maintenance of assets that have already been created under NREGA. So this is the first time where a program is creating assets and then allowing the program itself to work on maintaining the assets over the future years. And any other works that may be notified by the administration from year to year. Just this year, they have basically expanded this list to include 3 or 4 other items. Once the items have been decided and the budget has been prepared for what works will be undertaken in the village, then it comes to who is going to implement those works. Again, at least half of those works must be implemented by the Gram Panchayat itself. So the communities themselves implement the works. It's not just the government coming and doing or even supervising all the works that the people are working on. The Gram Sabha itself implements these works. The rest can be implemented by the line departments of the government, or they can be implemented with the help of NGOs or cooperatives which have government 50% government stake, or other public sector undertakings. So there is flexibility in that sense.